Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Great to be alive, isn't it?
Amen.
Anybody in the room love God? Hallelujah, hallelujah. We're just glad to be in the house of worship today. We have some guests today that's going to provide us with song service. Come on, give my hand. Reach out the time. Come on. Great is the Lord, He is worthy of great power we trust, He is love. Great is the Lord, He is faithful and true, by His mercy He proves He is love. Let's sing that again. Great is the Lord. Great is the Lord, He is holy and just, by His power we trust, He is love. Great is the Lord, He is love. Great is the Lord. Come on. Great is the Lord. He is worthy of glory. Great is the Lord. He is worthy of praise. Great is the Lord. Now lift up your voice. Now lift up your voice. Great is the Lord. Come on, everybody. Sing great is the Lord. Come on. Great is the Lord. Let's sing again. Come on, great is the Lord. Great is the Lord. He is holy and just. By His power we trust. He is love. Great is the Lord. He is faithful and true. By His mercy He proves He is love. Great is the Lord. He is worthy of glory. Great is the Lord and worthy of praise. Great is the Lord. Now lift up your voice. Now lift up your voice. Great is the Lord. Great is the Lord. How many know God is great this morning?
Amen.
God is so good. God is so good. God is so good. He's so good to me. God answers prayer. Come on, sing it real loud. Come on, God. God answers prayer. Yes, He does. God answers prayer. He's so good to me. He cares for me. He cares for me. He cares for me. He cares for me. He's so good to me. I love Him so. I love Him so. I love Him. I love Him so. I love Him so. He's so good to me. I'll do His will. I'll do His will. I'll do His will. He's so good to me. I praise His name. Come on, let's praise His name. Come on. I praise His name. Oh, I praise His name. He's so good to me. God is so good. God is so good. God is so good. He's so good to me. I give myself away. I give myself away. so you can use me. I give myself away. I give myself away so you can use me. I give myself away. Oh, yeah. I give myself away so you can use me. I give myself away. Come on and sing that with us, with the cadets this morning. Come on and get it. I give myself away so you can use me. Here I am. Here I am. Lord, my life is in your hands. Lord, I'm longing to see your desire revealed in me. I give myself away. Oh, yeah. I give myself away so you can use me. I give myself away. I give myself away so you can use me. My life is not my own. To you I belong. I give myself to you. My life is not my own. To you I belong. I give myself to you. My life is not my own. To you I belong. I give myself to you. My life is not my own. To you I belong. I give myself to you. I give myself away. I give myself away so you can use me. I give myself away. I give myself away so you can use me. Come on, give it to this. I think it's going. You don't know my story, all the things that I've been through. You can't feel my pain, or what I have to go through to get here. And you'll never understand my praise. Don't try to figure it out, because my worship is for real. Because my worship is for real. You don't know my story, all the things that I've been through. You can't feel my pain. What I had to go through. What I had to go through to get it. You'll never understand my pain. You'll never understand my praise. Don't try to figure it out. Don't figure it out. Because my worship is for real. Because my worship is for real. I've been through too much now to worship you. Oh, I've been through too much to worship you. Oh, I've been through too much to worship you. Say hallelujah, hallelujah, say hallelujah, hallelujah, say hallelujah, hallelujah. My worship is for real. Say Lord, I love you, 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 Lord, I love you. My worship is for real. Say yes, 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 yes. My worship is for real. And Lord, I thank you. 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 My worship is for real. And Lord, I love you. 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 My worship is for real. Brief testimony. The reason why I sing this song, because so many people out there judge us kids, but you don't know my story. You don't know what it took for me to get here. Right. You don't know my background.
There's a place in heaven prepared for me when the toils of this life is over. Yeah. There's a place for me. Beyond the sky, brothers and sisters, there's one for you. Jesus, He promised me a hope
How many people thankful that God has blessed you in your life? He's better than us. I'm doing better than I deserve. Isn't that awesome? I had a good friend. His name was James Anderson. And he turned 65 last week. He's kind of feeling himself. 65 went out and brought a Corvette. And I was looking at him like, man, you have a midlife crisis. He said, no, I worked for him, and it's about time for me to enjoy my life. He told me he was driving last week, and he listened to one of his favorite songs by Billy Elliot. And the song was, I'm Free. He's retired, and he's going to enjoy the rest of his life. Singing, I'm Free. You ever heard the song on the radio, you start going faster than you should go? All of a sudden, he sees some lights. The cop pulled him over, and he said, there we go. This is a sour day. I just got my car. I'm enjoying my life, and here goes this cop gonna pull me over. So he enjoyed the song so much, he didn't realize it was going so fast. The cop pulled him over. He said, before the cop approached the car, he was just moaning and groaning. This sucks. What kind of day this is? This is my day. He was moaning and groaning about his day. And the cop came and he got the ticket, and he was still in his feelings. And he decided to have a change of perspective. He told me at that moment, he started thinking to himself, you know what, that song meant something. It said, I'm free. He said, I can choose to be upset today and let life get me down, or I can choose to enjoy the rest of my day in spite of the circumstances. He said he turned his phone back on and put it back on this song and said, I'm free. Started driving again. Is there anybody who want to be free?
Amen.
Free from sickness, free from worry, discontent, unforgiveness. But we're here today to tell you about someone or about our Heavenly Father who can help you be free. Mick Jagger had a song, I can't get no satisfaction. And I try, and I try. If you want some satisfaction, get the Word of God in your life. If you would, rest upon your feet. There is a message today. Last year, we was on a journey. I downloaded the 100 most read Bible verses. And we ended up ministering on 30 verses. And so we're going back. So the last few weeks we moved from 30 to 31 to 50. So we talked about Isaiah 40 and 31. Last week was in Hebrews 12 and 2. And this week we'll touch on 1 Peter 5 and 7. 5 and 7. So if you would, open your Bibles. I will be reading from the ESV version of the Bible. And so today we're going to talk about casting some things. When I was in Bassfield, we used to go fishing. And I would cast out the bait. But every now and then the fish would bite on the hook. And I reel it back in. The devil wants to throw you some bait sometimes. And so today we're going to talk about casting fears. The word cast means to throw away, throw upon something or someone else. Anxiety is things that we worry about. Cast away your anxieties, your fears, your worry upon God. When you cast it, you make a deliberate decision to trust God. And last but not least, I had a verse, a quote that says, worry, let me read this, worry does not what?
Empty tomorrow.
Of his what?
Sorrow.
It empties who?
Today.
Of his what?
Strength.
Wow. Let's read it. We're going to focus on 7, but I'm going to read 5 through 7. It says, likewise, Peter's writing to this church. Likewise, you who are what?
Younger.
Be subject to who?
The elders.
It said, clothe yourself of all what? It said, clothe yourself, right? All of you with who?
Humility.
Towards who?
God.
For God opposes the proud, but he gives grace to the who?
Humble.
Humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of God, so that at what? The proper what?
Time.
He may do what?
Exalt you.
Casting all your who?
Anxiety.
On who?
Him.
Because he what?
Cares for you.
Isn't it ironic, or isn't it just a great day to be alive when you have a Heavenly Father who is willing to take on your cares?
Yes.
He said, cast your anxieties upon our Father because he cares. So today I got a title for you. I like this title. It says, you cannot ruin my day. I'm going to say it again. You cannot ruin my day. Who am I talking to? The devil. Other people, the job, situations, circumstances, health issues. You cannot ruin my what?
Day.
You cannot ruin my day. It's a choice that you make each and every day that you cannot ruin my day. Peter is writing to this church and he's offering them encouragement. They're being prosecuted. They have issues in their life. I want to say it again. I think some of us have been prosecuted and we have some issues in our life. And he's writing to them and he's giving them encouragement. He's letting them know that it's going to be okay. Whenever you have cares and fears and whatever you face, and you need to cast it upon God. Now, don't we serve a mighty God and he's going to take on our cares and worries? Because I don't know about you, but a lot of folks don't want to hear about your cares and worries. When I hear people sometimes, they moaning and complaining, when I say hello, I say goodbye in the same sentence. Your friend may not be telling you this, but you call them complaining, moaning, and groaning, and stuck in that moment, they're going to try to get off the phone with you. Can I get an amen? Amen. Y'all kind of loud on that. People, everybody go through something. There was a guy named Emory Davis. He wrote once before that. Life is like getting a movie ticket. When you purchase the ticket, you go in to see the movie. You can either enjoy the movie, or you cannot enjoy the movie. If you don't enjoy the movie, that's just your business. My whole point about your life, it depends on how you look at it. It depends on how you perceive certain things in your life. So your mindset today, once we leave here today, is that you cannot ruin my day. You drive home, you catch a flat. You need to tell your flat tire. You cannot what? Ruin my day. You get home, somebody talking crazy, you want to tell them what? You cannot what? Ruin my day. Things are going to come against you, but you got to make your mind up. It's a choice that you will not ruin my day. I was looking at some clothes hangers on not long ago, and I was thinking to myself, when I was a child in Bassfield, we used to go out there. We got a Bassfield crew here, right? When I was a child in Bassfield, we used to hang up clothes on the clothesline. You know, you knew you have a dryer now. That wasn't the case back in 1988. How many people remember hanging out the clothes on the clothesline? Come on now, let's keep it real. But Big Mama said, go out there and clothes and put the clothes on the clothesline. But she had a small pole here, and it always elevated. Yeah. There was multiple clothes. But what I like about that is, when I put the clothes up there, I had to trust that the wind would take care of it. They were wet, but I had to trust that the wind, I wouldn't hang them on there if I didn't trust that the wind would do its job. Sometimes the problem that you face in your life, you need to put them up there on the clothesline, right? And you got to trust that the one who brings the wind going to take care of it. If you continue to embody that and continue to dwell on that, all it's going to do is cause you health issues. And so sometime in our life, I don't know what you're facing right now, but some things you need to put, who need to put some stuff in the clothesline? You trying to change people? I'm going to let you know right now, you cannot change nobody. Put that on the what? On the clothesline. Your boss acting crazy. Last week, he's going to act crazy with this week. Put that on the what? Clothesline. Right. Your bills are tight right now. Look, do all you can. That's all you can, right? And put that on what? Clothesline. Every now and then, you got to put some stuff on the clothesline, and it is what it is. I can remember a long time ago, I went to somebody's house, and the kid came to the door. The lady owed me some rent. She said, Mama said she ain't home. You know, when you tell a 3-year-old to tell somebody something, right? They're going to say it just like you said, right? But sometimes we just have to put stuff on the clothesline. You cannot ruin my day. Here's a verse with you that you should ponder on. It says, who of you by what? Can add a single what? Hour. To your who? Lifespan. To your lifespan. What good is it going to do? There was a story of a monk. There was 2 monks. They were walking. And they're known to be celibate. They don't deal with women. They were both walking on a country road. And there was a woman sitting there, and there was a creek, and she couldn't cross the creek. One monk walked over there. He picked her up, and he walked across the creek. Then he walked across the water, and he started walking for a mile. His friend Monk was walking with him. He said, well, you know, we're not supposed to even look at a woman. You sit there, you pick this woman up, you touched her, and you walked her across the creek. And the monk said, You know what? I put that woman down a mile ago. Are you still carrying her? I'm going to say it again. That stuff that happened way back there, leave it back there. Are you still carrying that? Are you still carrying that you got fired 2 years ago? Are you still carrying that? Are you still carrying that your boo left you 5 years ago? You still carry, so what? You didn't get the job that you thought you wanted, so what? If things are not going the way you thought it should go in your life, what? So what? Christ is saying all your fears, cast it on what? On him. Cast it on, anybody be casting fears, casting anxiety on Christ? And so what the message is saying, it's not going to add one day to your life if you keep dwelling on it and swimming in it over and over again. Here's another verse for you. It said, therefore, do not worry about who? Tomorrow. For tomorrow what?
Worry about yourself.
He said today has a what? Enough troubles of its own. I mean, what you going to do tomorrow? Man, I'm trying to get through the day. What you going to do this weekend? I haven't even finished this week. I'm trying to finish up this week. I had a good friend, he's a carpenter. And he got some guys that, he get him a little trouble. And he got some guys working for him, and he got turmoil throughout the week. Anybody got some turmoil at your job sometimes? So this is what he does. Before he walk in the house, I noticed he always had this tree by his house. He'd go in and just rub the tree and walk in. I asked him one day, why do you keep rubbing that tree and walking in the house? He said, that's my trouble tree. He said, the troubles that I have in business in my life, sometimes at work, I can't do anything about it. But there's no use of me taking these troubles into my wife and kids. So he walk in the house, he hug his wife, kiss his kids, he let that stay right there. He said, tomorrow, I'll pick it up again before I go to work. But right now, sometime in your life, we have to put something on the trouble tree. We need to put some things on the clothesline. We need to cast some fears, some anxiety over to Christ. And this is this message telling us that you cannot ruin my day. Anybody made their mind that they're going to have a good week this week? Anybody made their mind that they're going to have a good life for the rest of my life? I'm going to have a good life? And he's telling us this right here. You have to make a choice of this, and you have to understand that if I have some fears, some anxieties, I'm going to cast them on to the Lord. Here's another verse. Commit your who? To the Lord, and your plans, and what? He will what? He will establish. He will establish. A lot of times when you go through things, it's just a process. I was in Calgary going up to the tower, the Calgary Tower, and we was going to eat. We was going to the very top. It was a very tall building. But as I got on the elevator, the announcement started coming on and telling all kinds of stats about this great building. And it basically said that the building, it named the feet, but it said the building is at least 2 football fields high. But it also said in that building that below the surface is at least 2 football fields below. What am I saying right here? Sometimes in life, things that happen on the outside is because of what's going on the inside. And so what it was saying is that in your life right now, you may not be getting what you want, but right now you may be going through a process. You're building your foundation. And Christ is telling us sometime in our life, we need to commit our works to the Lord, and his plans will be established. It's just a process. Things will work out when it's supposed to work out. I was sitting next to a guy the other day in a meeting, and his name Gary, and all I heard was something say, dun, 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 dun. I'm like, what is that? He had a hearing aid, and he kept saying, dun, 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 like Beethoven. And I said, what is that, Gary? He said, well, that's a reminder. When my battery gets low in my hearing aid, it's a reminder that I need to change it. What is that saying to you? In your life, sometimes you be going through some things, it's like Beethoven, dun, 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 dun. That's a reminder you need to change some things that you're doing. That's a reminder you need to change your perspective on how you look at things. That's a reminder that, look, we have to look to Christ when we have issues in our life. There's a sound going off in our life. Are we paying attention to it? Because it's going at us and it's letting us know it's time to make a change. Here's one of the verses I got. You cannot ruin my day. It says, cast your who? Unto who? Lord. He would do what? And he would never allow what? To be what? To be shaken. When you sit around and blame and complain, blame is the opposite of praise. Blame holds you back. Blame does not do you any good. It has negative energy. And what the Word of God is saying is whatever burdens that you have, cast them onto the Lord, and he will provide for your needs. I remember watching Def Jam back in the day. Anybody watch Def Jam? Def come to Jam? Come on now, y'all. You know who been watching Jeff come to jail? Some of y'all probably still watching. Anybody want Jeff come to jail? I can remember Martin Lawrence back in the early 90s saying this right here. Y'all give it up for the next comedian. What he was saying was, who would have heard that phrase before? He was saying to get your enthusiasm up for this person who's coming out next. What Christ is saying to you, you need to give it up for your life, right? You need to get some enthusiasm. There's a lot more right with your life than wrong. Who walked in here? That's a blessing. Who brushed their own teeth this morning? That's a blessing. Who put their own clothes on this morning? That's a blessing. And sometimes we don't even give it up for our own life. We find out what's wrong and we don't focus on what's right. Give it up for your life. Give it up for your life. He said, cast your burdens right upon the Lord and he will sustain you. I got a good friend here. His name's Sean Gregory. He's sitting over there. He played quarterback at Jackson State. And back in the 90s, he still there. He can play, but you know. He was the type of guy. That's what he taught me. When we used to go out, he used to come out my dorm room, man, and he would always say this phrase, set it out. He said, man, I got some money, I'm about to set it out. He would always buy the food, he would buy the sodas, and some other stuff. Really, come on, But this is what he taught me. He taught me how to give. Sometimes we don't get what we want in our life until we help other folks get what they want in life. That makes sense to you? Now, he used another terminology for it, but my point being is that we got to learn how to give something. If you want something in life, start giving it. If you want more money, start paying your tithes. If you want more friends, start being friendly. Christ is saying to us, look, we need to cast our burden. Whatever's going on in our life, if we sit up and we reflect on this true word, Christ will bring us through. He will bring us through. Here's another verse right here. It says, commit your what? Your way unto who? Lord. Trust also in what? In him, right? And he will do what? He will do it. He will do it. He will do it in your life. You can focus on whatever you want to in life, but if it's not Christ-driven, it will not do any good. I had a guy the other day, he was telling me about his business, and I was telling him what to do, and he kept telling me what he can't do. And I'm like, man, go, if you want to do this right here, if you want to get into rental properties, go and start right here. I told him, start here at Oak Grove Road, and you go to every bank, and you go all the way down until you get to Broadway Drive. He went to one bank and turned it down. And I'm like, well, is that the only bank you went to? He's like, yeah, well, the rest of them gonna say no too. Like, you don't know that. He has good credit, but the bank didn't want to deal with real estate. This is my whole point. If you don't believe in yourself, can't nobody else help you. And every time I told him what to do, he told me what he can't do. I can't help you if you don't believe in yourself. If you don't want to trust God in your life, you're going to continue to have cares, and you're going to continue to have anxiety until you start believing and trusting His word. It's not going to break through for you. How many people want to trust in God? I want to trust God that He's going to bring me through. Last verse, it says, come to me, all who are what? And what else? Burden. And burden, what I will give you? Rest. Christ has said, I will give you rest if you bring it all to me. Anybody want some rest in here? But you gotta do the right thing. I see old Mikhail over there. I ain't seen him in a while. My son T-Lake. Played at Oak Grove together. I done went to New Orleans, right? For a game or something. I don't know what it was. I hear music all in my house. My son's in high school. And they play Oak Grove. Oh, I kept hearing the music up in there. So I get home, I come around the curve, and it's cars all throughout my neighborhood. I'm like, somebody up threw a party. Then I hear all the music coming from my house. Yeah. I said, well, I guess that party's at my house. Yeah. So I go upstairs. They couldn't hear me, so I walked upstairs. They shoot pool and whatever. And I saw a big old bottle of Crown Royal. And they sitting up there, and they looked at me, and all of them had their mouth open. I'm like, what are y'all doing? He doesn't have a big old bottle he brought to the house, right? And my son claimed he had to do it, right? He pointed at them. Everybody pointed at everybody, right? So I grabbed it, and I took it, and they said, you gonna pour it out? I'm like, look, don't worry about all that. You just lost it. You know what I'm saying? got a lot of slaps right there. That's why I got this. Anyway, come on, baby. It's the first song we have not seen it.
We all got to start somewhere.
Yeah. Some of y'all last night, you know what I'm saying? I'm on your mess, I'm being messy, huh? That was the story of this old lady. They were sitting on the front pew, and the preacher was talking about sin, and he was talking about, people should not lie. And they were like, amen, Pastor Preacher. They said people should not, steal. They were like, hey, amen, Pastor Preacher. And then he said people should not gossip. They were like, you melted now, preacher. You know what I'm saying? They could say, somebody got something, right? The point being is you cannot what? Ruin my day. You cannot ruin my day. I know I got off subject, but don't let nobody ruin your day today. How many people made their mind up? You're not going to ruin my day today. You're not going to ruin me. Just get down here and pray. Life is too short for that. And I made my mind up that the rest of my life will be the best of my life. And I'm not going to let the enemy come and penetrate my mind, my body, or my soul. And so when you leave today, remember today, look, you would not ruin my day. I made my mind up. I heard Marvin Gaye. I don't know the name of the song, but I remember this hook. He said, I be doggone. Sometime you gotta be what? Doggone. I made my mind up when I leave here today. I don't care what kind of bills come against me, what kind of taxes come against me, but taxes be coming. You might not have tax issues like me, but you have some issues like me. Might need help. It might be social problem. It might be emotional problem. But you got a problem. Someone told me a long time ago the definition of a hypocrite. Y'all ready for it? A definition of a hypocrite is somebody sitting in church on Sunday, acting like something that they're not. And that's all it is. We get pretty, put your makeup, I don't put makeup on. You put your makeup on, put your clothes on, get all pretty, looking good, smiling. It's just a disguise. When you go home at night, sometimes you don't know which way to turn. Back against the wall. Going home when it rains, look at the window down. And so what I'm saying to you, don't let the world get the best of you. Don't carry all of that. Years ago at Jackson State as a professor, gave the students an assignment. And when he did, he had them pick up a sack of potatoes. And he had them carry it around campus. It was a heavy sack. Students came back the next day like, this thing is too heavy. And in the next class, he said, do it again. When they came to class for the next time, he took out a pot. And he took the potatoes and he shelled them. And they made potato salad. And they're like, what's your point? He said, the point is, when life gave you potatoes, make potato salad. Sometimes, you got to make the best of a bad situation. It's how you look at it. And you need to say to the devil, I don't know what you are doing to come against me, but you will not spoil my what? Don't give somebody that power. I remember a long time ago, two artists were sitting together, Whitney and I can't remember her name, Mariah Carey next to each other. They both won #1 on the chart. And the reporter asked him, who's the best singer? And I heard y'all don't like each other and all that. When they cut her off. Let me tell you something, reporter. We won't even give you the benefit of satisfaction of turning us against each other. Don't you even give the enemy the satisfaction of getting you upset today? Don't you give that pain in your foot the satisfaction of ruining your day? Don't you give the pain in your life the satisfaction? You cannot ruin my what? Day. Don't let nobody ruin your day. Don't let bills ruin your day. See, it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm going to face it. But at night, it's what it is. Sometimes at work, we be having so much stuff bogged down, and it turns 5 o'clock, you know what I do? Because if I pass away, less than 2 weeks, they're going to have somebody in my position. You cannot spoil my what? You can't spoil my, don't let nobody, don't give them that power. So what I'm telling you is, happiness is a choice. And you can choose to look at things for what it is. Some situation you can't change right now. This is where I am. And don't be looking, I'll be glad when I get over there. No, you are here. And I'm going to be happy here on my way to over there. Enjoy your life. Because you got a life. God has been, God been good. Somebody here? God been good. He said, look, cast all your fears and cares and anxieties over to him. Nobody else want to hear. Only Jesus. And that's a mighty God, right? Who made their mind up this week? Nobody gonna spoil my day. Anybody made their mind up nobody gonna spoil my day? Let's give God a heck of a praise. Turn their worries on you. Father, we pray for these many blessings. In Jesus' name we pray. Everyone say amen. Amen. All right. Let's give him a hand. You know he told Peter, right? He said, before the what? I'm like, wait a minute now. Was that a sign? What's going on now? I ain't denying Jesus now. Wow. Wow, okay. With that being said, we got some first-time visitors. We have the first-time visitors over here. All right, stand up, please. Tell me your name, where you from.
My name is Steve Line. I'm from Harrisburg.
I already told him about you, right? That's the one that was at my house. He's the one. How you doing now? Where you working now, McKenna?
I'm still at Ole Miss.
Oh, are you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what's your name?
Free
Free Will. Right. You're trading away. You get up there, right? Oh, okay, let me stop. Let me do that long. You can go to show a burger up there. Right? Anybody else? First time to stand up, sir. What's your name? Where you from? Natchez? Give him a hand. Thank you. I'm starting to see it. Give him a hand. Doctor and Coach Gregory here. Come on now.
Well, it's good to be here. Good to be home with the Lord. I tell you, God said you're doing a great job. I trained you well. You don't know how much you train people to do things, and it's a blessing to be here to see it. My name is Sean Gregory. This is my wife, Denise. We're bringing greetings from 6th Avenue Baptist in Birmingham, Alabama. And it's pleased to be here. I'm turning 50 tomorrow. So try to spend a little time with my father here. See, y'all still y'all twins now. Looking good.
Anything you want to say, Dr. Gregory?
Thank you, glad to be here. Thank you.
All right. When I go to Birmingham, I always go to their house. And I've been knowing Sean for 25 years, whatever. And his wife is a triplet, actually. And she's one of the brightest minds I've ever seen. She's brilliant. She's at Sanford now. Probably, she ain't the president, but she's close to it. She up there. And we've been at her house. I remember my kids watching Madagascar. She said, isn't that a continent outside of, or a town right outside of Africa? Like, who thinks like that? You know what I'm saying? Right. She always, I may have a sermon I bounced off her idea, but very, very brilliant. So she, IQ like Einstein up here. Now me and Sean, we functioning, you know what I'm saying? But brilliant mind. Go ahead, yes ma'am. All right, first time visitors? Whole row. I see Mama Evans, stand up. That's Dr. Evans' mother. Hey, say hey to everybody. Thank you for coming.
Good morning, everybody. And you know it's always good to come to the house position one more time, give that opportunity.
Yes, ma'am.
And you know, I always in Alabama, I said, oh, Lord, you come here to this great pastor. But then I said, you know something? I go back home, I said, oh, Lord, I got it. And I said, I come here and we don't stay all day and all night. I said, no, you got to come
Thank you. Give her a hand. Now, Miss Evans, she sang that song. She ain't sing. Did she just sing that song? How many people say, who say she sang that song?